Hello friends, today let us see the numericals related to superposition theorem. My name is Om Prabha Mishra. Let us start. Now, according to this circuit, what they have given, they are provided with two different sources. So what is the logic of superposition theorem? We should consider one source at a time while other sources should be nullified. So hence I am considering my first source. You can consider even this also, nothing wrong, but finally answer will remain same. So let us consider the step 1. So first consider 5 volt, then 1 amp will be replaced by open circuit. Current will be nullified when it will be open circuit. So hence I am replacing it with the open circuit. Now redraw the circuit. If you redraw, how it will be? It will be open circuit. Now this is 10 ohms, this is 5 ohms, 5 volt. Let this current be I1. Okay. Now my target is to find what is this current I1. This open circuit, can I keep it like this? Yes or no? Now directly, what is I1 equal to? Total voltage by total resistance. So 5 by 5 plus 10. That is equal to 1 by 3 amp. Simple. Now let us see the case 2. Step 2. So when you go for step 2, what you need to do? Consider this current source. Replace the voltage source by the short circuit. Okay. So hence, now let us redraw the circuit. So voltage source now short circuited. This is 5 ohms. This is 10 ohms. This is my current 1 amp. Okay, now your current, let this current be I2. So just apply the current division rule. So what is my current? I2 equal to total current 1 amp into opposite resistance 5 divided by total resistance 5 plus 10. It is also 1 by 3 amp. So what is my total current? That is your step 3. This is your step 1, this is step 2. So step 3 is total current equal to I1 plus I2. Which total current? The current across the 10 ohm resistor. So hence I1 plus I2. What is I1? 1 by 3 plus I2 1 by 3 equal to 2 by 3 amps. Clear? Now here I just want to mention one important thing. If you are preparing for any competitive exam, please don't approach any circuit analysis problem by using superposition theorem. It is highly time consuming. Always go for nodal analysis. That will save your time to attempt other questions. Now let us see how to approach in shortcut way. Now we know that its answer is 2 by 3 amps. Let us see nodal analysis. So if you apply the nodal analysis, consider this voltage as V. So you attempt that, consider that, or assuming that your current is transferring in all other direction. But here they have already given the current direction. That we should not change, which is already provided. Otherwise you should assume that that node is at higher potential. So hence write the current. Let this current be I1. This current be I they are expecting. Now direct apply the nodal. So what is this current? I1. I am considering that my leading current is positive. So I1 plus I. Now this is entering. So minus 1 equal to 0. What is my I1? This current only. So voltage, this voltage minus this voltage by this resistance. So V minus 5 by 5 plus. What is this? So that is V by 10 current equal to 1. So take the V common, 1 by 5 plus 1 by 10 equal to, this is 5 by 5 divided, cancel minus 1, take it to that side, it becomes 2. So you take LCM as 10, this is 3 by 10 equal to 2, so V equal to 20 by 3 volt. How much you got? The voltage across here. But what is our target? Our target is to find the current across it. So what is our formula of current? I equal to V by R. Here what is the resistance? 10. Now what is the voltage across this 10 ohms? Is nothing but 20 by 3. So 20 by 3 into 1 by 10. So 2 by 3 ohms. So what we get it for superposition theorem? For nodal analysis, only with 3 steps we got the same answer. So it is wise to apply your nodal analysis method instead of superposition for all competitive examinations. Now let us see the another problem, that is your second problem. Similarly here, let us consider one source at a time. So I am considering my source, let it be, first consider 5 volt. Then replace 2 amp by open circuit. So draw the circuit now. 3 ohm, 2 ohm. Target is to find current across 2 ohms. So hence now for considering one source, mark the current as I1. Now this is your 6 ohms. Current source is replaced by open circuit. Okay. So here your target is to find what is the current across it. So this is open. Now apply the nodal analysis method. Okay. Under selecting one source, you can apply nodal. Okay. Now if you apply the nodal, what you will find? V minus 5 by 3 plus B by 2 plus B by 6 equal to 0. So take your B common. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6 equal to 5 by 3. Yes or no? Take the LCM. So how much you will get? 6 as your LCM. Now it will become 3 2 ja 6 plus 2 3 ja 6, 6 1 ja 6. This much of V equal to 5 by 3. So 3 2 ja cancel. Now V equal to 10 by, this is 3 to 5 plus 6. So how much you are getting? 5 by 3 volt. But what is your target? You want current across this. So what is my current across 2 ohms? I equal to V by R. What is that? The voltage across 2 ohm by the resistance of R of 2 ohms. Yes or no? What is my voltage? 5 by 3. What is my resistance? 1 by 2. So we got the current of 5 by 6 amps. What is that current? I1 we got it as 5 by 6 amps. Now let us see the I2. Okay. So when you consider I2, then in step 2, what you need to consider? You consider this current source. What is that current? 2 amp current is activated. Now what will happen to this voltage source? 5 volt. Voltage source replaced by short circuit. Now redraw the circuit. Remember our I1 current, we got it as 5 by 6 amps. Now rub it. Let us see the second diagram. So how will be your second diagram? You are considering that current. So according to that, this is replaced by short. Draw like this, short circuit. Now this resistance is 3 ohms. It is 2 ohms. It is 6 ohms. And this current is 2 amp. Now see here, give bit attention here. This short circuit, this resistor, this all the 3 are connected to a single node or not? Can I replace these 3 ohms like this? Now all the 3 are connected in parallel. My target is to find the current across it. Let it be I2. Can I take this 6 ohm from this side and can I join it here? And find the equivalent of this. What is the equivalent of 6 parallel 3? 6 into 3 by 6 plus 3. So 18 by 9, that is 2 ohms. That's equivalent. Now 2 ohms parallel with 2 ohms, the supply is given as 2 amp. So when 2 resistors of same resistance connected in parallel and a current source is connected, the current will be divided equally. You can even check it by applying the current division rule. That is also one of the law. So now your I2 equal to 2 ampere current divided equal, because this is 2 ohm, this is 2 ohm. So what is my current across now? I2, 1 amp. Okay. So what we got already? I1 5 by 6. Now I2 is 1 amp. So what is my total current across 2 ohm equal to? I1 plus I2. What is my I1? 5 by 6 plus 1. So 11 by 6 amps. Clear? Now let us see the same numerical by applying the nodal analysis method. So what you need to do? Consider this voltage is at V potential. Are you able to imagine that they all are connected to the same junction? If not, just draw like this. And all the currents are leaving. So apply the nodal analysis. What you will write? V minus 5 by 3 plus V by 2 plus V by 6. This current is entering. So minus 2 equal to 0. So take V outside. 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 1 by 6 equal to 2 plus 5 by 3. So take the LCM 6. 3 2 ja 6, 2 3 ja 6, 1 equal to 11 by 3. So V equal to 22 by 3 plus 2, 5 plus 6. That is 11 by 3 volt. Okay. So you are finding your voltage as 11 by 3 volt. Now your target is, what is the current across here? So current I equal to V by R. So hence 11 by 3. Now my resistance is 2. So 11 by 6 amps. So what we got earlier, the current is 11 by 6. Now also 11 by 6. Yes or no? So okay friends, if you like my video, give like. Otherwise give your suggestion in the comment box to improve the quality of the video. And please subscribe the channel so that as soon as I upload a video, you will get the notifications. Share among your friends and relatives so that they will get benefit of it. Okay friends, take care. Bye bye.